Forget the numbers on the front of this bus. Winnipeg Transit has a new network, and that means a new name and number for every route in the city.
It's also about... Yikes. Time to go give this a shot. Well, I'm gonna try the new transit experience. Normally I would take one bus up to Grant and then I would transfer and get on another bus. And in this experience, I'm gonna try the on request bus to take me to the FX4 line, which is a little bit further up, but it seems like it's a pretty similar experience. So let's see how this goes. Okay, well, I'm waiting at my stop. I'm waiting for the bus. It's kind of cool. On the Transit Plus app, you can see where the bus is in real time and see when it's gonna be on the way. Well, that sure is disappointing. I waited there 30 minutes and it never came. On the app, it looked like the bus was stuck up at the top of the street and eventually it disappeared, and then my estimated time of bus arrival jumped another 30 minutes. So I'm thinking maybe something happened to the bus, maybe it broke down or something, but that's not a good start. I guess we'll try again on Monday. Let's see how that goes. Okay, it's Monday. We're trying this again. It's raining, but we have solutions to these problems. All right, let's see. Hey, all right, this time it worked. Let's go. All right. Hi there. Okay, well, that was a much better experience. We're on our way to the Charleswood Mall, so I could transfer over to the FX3. So let's see how this goes. I'm so excited. If I can grab the FX3 in 7 minutes here, I'm gonna be very impressed. Thanks, all have a nice day. Goodbye on request WT5. You were so quick and nice. Woohoo! All right, that was pretty sweet. I requested it on the app. It came in like 3 minutes. I actually had to kind of run to catch it. I wasn't expecting it to be that quick. And now I'm waiting for my transfer for the FX3, which comes in 2 minutes. That's the one I want. Hi there. Look at that, it's working. Ooh, I am beyond excited right now. I'm such a nerd. Okay, so I got off the first bus and then I transferred over to the FX3. There's a shelter there, I was out of the rain, and then the bus came in like 2-3 minutes, and now I'm like literally like almost to work. Like, this is so much faster than before. I can't believe it. Okay, well, that was pretty slick. I'm just walking now. Gotta walk 2 more blocks to my work, but this is what I would normally have to do. So far, this is faster, actually. Okay, so after an afternoon at the office, I am heading back, and I purposely didn't look at the timetables because the priority routes are supposed to come frequent enough at this time of the day that I shouldn't have to. So I just left the office and I didn't look, and I'm just gonna see how this goes. Okay, here we are. Oh, look at that, there it is. Waited 4 minutes. Hi there, can I get a transfer, please? Beauty, thank you so much. Well, okay, as advertised so far, I got to the stop. I waited about 4 minutes. The bus came up, and here we go. Pretty impressed. Well, we're back to raining again, but this is why we have umbrellas. All right, so on the way back, the on-request route doesn't start again until 7 p.m., but there is another bus that goes through the neighborhood, which comes in a little bit, and I need to do some grocery shopping, so I'm going to grab some dinner for tonight, and then I'm gonna catch my bus. Okay, so my bus is coming in 10 minutes. That's not so bad. I can check some emails and do some work while I'm waiting. Okay, so I switched over to the feeder route, I guess. This one kind of sneaks through the neighborhood, but it was available. I went shopping, I came out, bus came in like 10 minutes, and now I'm just waiting for it to take me to my closest bus up to my house. Okay, well that was pretty pleasant. There was some construction in Charles where they're actually putting in some new sidewalks, which is pretty cool, but they had to go around that construction, so that added a few minutes to the trip, but that's worth it in my opinion. Anyways, okay, so just get off the bus and then short walk home, and that's it. Okay, so I have some thoughts. So first of all, when the bus doesn't show up, that's not great. It's a new system. They're trying things out. So, I'm pretty understanding. I have a pretty flexible work schedule, so it's a little bit easier for me. So I understand that. It is what it is. However, that second time though, whew, man, I was having the time of my life. It was a 10 out of 10 experience. I got to work so much faster than I ever have. I was in disbelief. It was great. So love that. Overall, I have taken the bus a few more times back and forth to work after I recorded this video. And I will say that it might take like 5 minutes longer than before, but all the buses are coming on time. I haven't had a late bus, which before I was having late buses all the time. I've also asked some other people around the neighborhood what their experience was, and they're commenting the same thing. So buses that come on time, that's important. So that's really good. So yeah, but overall, I do think this is a good experience. I do think that this is moving in the right direction. I'm glad I went into this with an open mind, and I'm really excited to see what transit can do with more funding, and what they can do with some of the feedback and as they start tweaking things with this new system. So I'm going to keep using it. I'm going to see how it goes, and I'm pretty excited to see the future of Winnipeg. Okay, see you later.